A lot of the old paradigm. There's a huge amount of paradigm shifts happening right now. And the old paradigm was in the US or maybe the UK as well, is you save up for your kids' college education because you've already put them through 12 years of indoctrination. Let's give him some more, and let's give him a bunch of debt at the same time, so he can basically memorize useless information and just drink and have fun, I guess, and waste his time. And so a lot of these people are like 20 or 24, and they haven't even worked yet. And you hear that all the time. It's amazing that no one's figured it out. So many people go, I have a college degree and I can't get a job because everyone says I have no work experience. It's like, yeah, you have no work experience. You should have been working that whole time. Yeah. You should have been learning in the real market and not sitting there listening to mostly socialist and Marxist teachers and wasting your time. For my kids, for example, they're 7 and 9. They're actually in school right now, private school, and I really don't like it. And I've talked to my wife, and they'll be out of there pretty soon. And I want them to learn whatever they want. I want them to do whatever they want. But my son already has come up with numerous great business ideas. Every week he comes in, he goes, I've got a great business idea. And what I'd like to see for them, if they want to do it, I don't want to force them to do anything. But I'd love to see my son at 11 years old not be in school and be out there running some businesses somewhere. And he can totally do it. Especially in places like Mexico and a lot of other countries, they don't have all these child labor laws, which actually are really horrible. And I'm not saying, and I know there's a lot of people who don't know what I'm talking about who are going to go, oh, you think we should put 4-year-olds in factories and, make them work. Right. No, that's not what I want. What I want is for them to be able to do whatever they want. And usually that will result in entrepreneurialism. The school system was actually set up, as you probably know, to train factory workers and cubicle workers. And so that's what they do. They try to get everyone used to coming in at 9, leaving at 5. Don't question authority too much. Just memorize what you need to do. Don't think for yourself. That's what the schools do. And so the sooner you can get your kids out of there and the sooner you can get them into the real world, and actually just doing things, they'll have a ton of experience. They'll be so far ahead. There's a person that was also an NRCAPS named Dana Martin, and she's the one that actually woke me up to unschooling, which basically means no school at all, no homeschooling, no schooling. Let kids do whatever they want to learn. And she has a number of kids, and one's like 9, and I think I've seen a number of his businesses online. He's got some sort of chocolate making business. Her daughter, I think, is 11, and she said she makes more money than most adults she knows as a pet sitter with her own pet sitting company. I forget my advice to a younger person is, just get out there. And the other thing is travel. Travel is one of the best educations you can ever have in your life. It gets you outside of the box. You can see how other systems work, how other cultures work. You see so much opportunities because you've seen other places, and there's always good ideas in almost every place, and those ideas haven't caught on in other places. So you see it in one place, and then you go to another country, and you go, wow, if I just did that here, I'm sure it would do very well. So, just basically get out of school. It's so funny that and stop watching TV because it's all programming as well. The commercials will come on with some basketball stars, and they'll go, stay in school. And it's all propaganda because those basketball players didn't learn. They didn't become super awesome at basketball because they sat in public school all day. They learned it all on their own. And so there's a huge amount of propaganda and brainwashing and cognitive dissonance and normalcy bias and all kinds of things that people are still trapped in. But just get out